this is my video presentation for Cinematic Arts 101, Section 10. So the two questions that I was assigned were, what is the theme of the movie, and what two scenes in the movie affected you the most, and explain. So as far as the theme of the movie, I don't think that there's just one. The first theme that I really thought about was compassion, and a good example of that would be when Miss Lonely Hearts is in her apartment, and it's very clear that she's sad and that she's just starving for love, and it's supposed to teach us that, you know, not everything is what it seems, because when she's alone, obviously it's very different than when she goes out and she's dating. Another example is the couple's dog who's tragically murdered. We're supposed to empathize and feel compassion towards them, and also Mrs. Thornwald's death. We're supposed to feel compassion and feel badly for her, and I think that each of the windows in the movie kind of give a glimpse into the soul of humanity, if you will. The second theme is kind of this balance between detachment and morality. You have Jeff and Lisa and Stella all looking into these different windows, and on the one hand they are very emotionally detached and they're kind of just evaluating them. For example, when Miss Lonely Hearts is attempting suicide, they wait until pretty late to call 911 because there's that emotional detachment. But it's also this morality issue of right and wrong, like should they continue to investigate Mr. Thornwald, or should they leave it alone because it's none of their business, which Stella opts for a lot in the first half of the movie. And the third theme, I think, is just voyeurism. Jeff can't seem to help but observe himself, observe others, because he's avoiding his own issues, like being in a relationship with Lisa and whether or not they should get married, and even the fact that he's unable to work because of his broken leg. As to the second question, what two scenes in the movie affected you the most, and explain? I think the first one is obviously just the intense scene of Mr. Thornwald realizing that Jeff is the one who knows that he killed his wife, and he comes in and he bursts through the door, and we finally know for certain that Mr. Thornwald is indeed not a good guy, and he's about to hurt Jeff. Just kind of the panic of that moment. Oh my gosh, is he going to get away with a second murder? And the second theme, or I guess scene, that affected me was actually earlier on in the movie, and that was when Jeff and Lisa had their first fight, and they were talking about whether they should break up or not, because Jeff didn't think that she was tough enough to be a photographer's wife. And they're having a heated discussion, and multiple times he tells her to shut up. And I think that is just very reflective of the time in which this movie was written, and the fact that he views her as this delicate little flower that couldn't possibly travel with him, and also just there's this lack of respect. I don't know, it bothered me, but I think that's also reflective of the fact that I live in the 21st century, and yeah, that's all I have. Thank you.